welcome to Kindness Never Fails. The room was dark except for the dim glow of a desk lamp, casting long shadows across piles of books and empty coffee cups. Armin, a 27-year-old university graduate, sat with his head buried in his hands. His mind felt like a locked cage, filled with noise but no direction, overflowing with doubts and fears he could not silence. For years he had lived this way, stuck between his dreams and his reality, watching opportunities slip through his fingers while his confidence crumbled. He had the talent, the desire, even the hunger to do more, but something inside him felt broken, as if his brain had lost the keys to its own potential. That night, as rain tapped against the window, Armin whispered to himself, "Maybe I am just not good enough." He didn't know those words would be the last time he ever believed that lie. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and the power of true stories, please take a moment to like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to our channel Kindness Never Fails. Together, we can spread hope and courage to people who need it most. Armin's life had not always been this way. As a child, he was curious about everything: how the stars moved across the night sky, how machines worked, why people laughed or cried. He used to ask questions that made adults pause, as though he saw the world differently. But as he grew older, that spark dimmed. Failure in exams, rejection letters from jobs, and the silent comparisons on social media made him doubt his worth. Each day felt heavier, and he began to believe his brain was not built for success. Yet deep down, he longed for a breakthrough. He longed to escape the prison of fear that kept him from living fully. His turning point came when his best friend gave him an old, worn-out book titled 12 Rules That Will Unlock Your Brain. At first, Armin laughed. How could a book change what years of struggle had not? But curiosity, the same spark that once made him ask questions as a child, pushed him to open its pages. The first rule he read was simple: take control of your mornings, or your day will control you. That sentence hit him like thunder. For years, Armin had started his days in chaos, waking late, rushing, scrolling endlessly on his phone before even stepping out of bed. The book explained how the brain was most powerful in the morning, and if he could shape those first hours with intention, he could shape his entire life. The next day, Armin woke before sunrise. It was difficult, his body begged him to stay in bed, but he forced himself to rise. He made tea, stretched his body, and wrote down 3 goals for the day. For the first time in years, he felt in charge, as though he had discovered the first key to his locked mind. The second rule struck him even harder: feed your brain what it deserves, not what it craves. Armin realized that his days were filled with endless scrolling, gossip, shallow videos, and negativity that drained him. His brain had become like a garden filled with weeds. So he began cutting the weeds. He reduced social media, replaced it with reading, podcasts, and meaningful conversations. At first, it was lonely, even painful, but slowly he noticed his thoughts becoming clearer. Ideas began to flow again, and his memory sharpened. Each rule felt like a candle lighting up a dark hallway. Challenge your comfort zone daily. Write to remember, not just to speak. Focus on one task, not 10. Train your body to train your mind. Armin took them one by one, failing some days, succeeding others, but never giving up. The more he followed, the more he felt his brain changing, like a rusty machine finally coming alive after years of silence. He began solving problems at work faster, learning new skills he once thought were impossible, and even reconnecting with his passion for drawing, which he had abandoned long ago. But the real transformation came with the last rule: choose meaning over pleasure. For years, Armin had sought escape and distractions: endless movies, video games, mindless entertainment, to numb his pain. But this rule reminded him that life was not about avoiding discomfort, it was about finding meaning within it. He began volunteering at a local school, teaching kids from poor families how to read and write. At first, he thought he was helping them, but soon he realized they were helping him. Their laughter, their questions, their innocence reminded him of his own childhood curiosity. He saw himself in them, and for the first time in years, he felt whole. The 12 rules did not magically erase his struggles, but they gave him tools, keys to unlock the doors he once thought were sealed forever. His mornings were no longer rushed, his thoughts no longer clouded, his confidence no longer shattered. He stood taller, smiled more, and faced challenges with courage instead of fear. One evening, standing on the rooftop of his building, watching the city lights flicker below, Armin whispered to himself, my brain was never broken. I just never learned how to use it. And with that, he felt free. This story is not just about Armin. It is about anyone who has ever felt stuck, lost, or not good enough. The brain is not a prison, it is a universe, and with the right rules, anyone can unlock its stars. If this story touched your heart, please support us by liking this video, subscribing to Kindness Never Fails, and sharing it with someone who might need a reminder of their hidden potential. Together, we can help unlock the minds and hearts of people everywhere. Special request: comment below with the words "I choose growth" if this story inspired you.